All right. So it is just a regular ass Tuesday morning, and we're gonna vlog today. Let's go. What do I expect out of this day? Just the average life of a 25-year-old going to work. An actual average life. How many pillows are there? I'm just heading out of downtown at the moment. Check back in once I get to the gym. It's currently 8:51. We'll see what time I get there. So it is 9:34 at the moment. Just getting to the gym in probably the next 5 minutes or so. And I'm just thinking about kind of why I wanted to record today. I think it's just a quick realization that, you know, a normal day-to-day for me looks a little bit different than the regular influencer that has time after work to cook, go to a basketball game, come back and relax, wind down, and then go to bed. And it feels like very much a corporate idea of what exactly is supposed to be normal. And I guess I wanted to give my take from what a normal day looks like for somebody who is in a retail job, lives with their parents, and is like most humans, you know, just driving to work, drinking a protein shake as fast as possible, and having some fuzzy peaches. Now, I was at my girlfriend's this morning, so I didn't really have much of a choice besides heating up some frozen bread, and I just wanted to get out of there as fast as possible. So, fuzzy peaches for a pre-workout it is. I don't know how well you guys can hear me at the moment because I don't have my microphone, but who cares? This is like a real life version of what I'm doing. So far it was wake up, get ready, drive to the gym. The gym is right across from my work, and I'm working from 11 to 8. I feel like I've noticed there's like little things that I do in my day-to-day life that seem super fucking weird, but may be beneficial for anybody to kind of find out about and maybe implement into their own lives. And if it helps one or two people out, I think I've done already more than I could have done. So we'll be in the gym in just a moment. See you in a sec. One of those things that I feel that many people don't do on their commute is try to have a little bit more of some productive time and almost think of it as time where you can take advantage and keep to yourself. You know, everybody has responsibilities that they have to tend to, people that they have to see. And I think that, you know, being able to do a commute, oh man, it's about to get loud. Anybody who is doing a commute is able to go ahead and actually have some time to themselves and listen to a book that they want to read, or listen to some YouTube videos about what exactly it is that they're into at the moment. You know, I know for me, sometimes I'm trying to find a review on what exactly is the best product to buy in a certain case, or what exactly I can do better in my fitness journey. And so instead of trying to make it feel like it's a unbearable task to do my commute, I feel like that definitely reframes it in a sense of like, okay, you know what? I have 45 minutes right now and I'm to myself. Yes, I have to deal with a ton of dickheads in traffic, but how can I go ahead and at least make the best of it? So just another tip I thought I'd at least drop off on you. Yeah, I don't got cameras, so I gotta actually look when I park. Some of you guys need to start doing that. But my other tip, I just got to the gym. It's 9:45. I don't know if you guys want to see the countdown. 9:45. And I have work at 11 o'clock. And I think one thing many people think whenever they want to go ahead and work out is that they need a lot of time. I'm about to just do whatever it is that I can do. Maybe I'll stop a little bit short after I have a good balance of a back and bicep workout. But I'm just gonna at least try to do whatever I can do in that time instead of just sitting here on my phone. So let's see how that goes. Gotta lock my door, you know? Never know who's gonna want to rob the Volvo. Big man Ken
Stop.
over here. I got big man Ken over here.
I didn't consent to this.
You getting horseshoe triceps over here? So just finished the workout. Saw Ken there, and I'm not gonna lie. Even looking down right there, I was definitely a little bit shy recording myself in front of somebody who I knew. You know, mustering up the courage to do that at the gym alone is like already pretty big. And I know it sounds weird, but like, I guess that's what I imagine people who are shy to go to the gym in the first place feel like, because they feel like all eyes are on them. Our next biggest step is going ahead and recording yourself in the gym. I feel like there's no need to add commentary to it or talk to a camera just yet, because I don't know, there's plenty of workout content out there for you to go ahead and watch. I think it was definitely interesting to see somebody you know, and then them seeing you record yourself. You almost think that there's a level of vanity involved. But overall, I thought it was pretty funny. He saw myself recording me. He knew that it was probably more than just me recording for him. And I totally lied to you, Ken. But I think right now it was just, it was something new, but you know, maybe I'll tell him about it. Maybe he'll encourage me to continue doing these. But I'm just getting into work right now. It is 10:52, gotta punch in, and I don't know, that might be just a bit more of a fast forward to the evening, because that's pretty much half my day done in the morning. And like I said, it's totally normal for you to actually go ahead and do these workouts, even if they're small. Holy crap, why the hell is this parking lot backed the hell up? Oh no. Oh Lord have mercy. Fuck. Holy shit. What a fucking live event. Alright, well, the parking lot is backed the fuck up. As you can see behind me, there's some fences, and there are no parking spots close by, so I'm gonna have to sprint in to work looking like a fucking monkey. Come on, let's move. Oh man, why are people so badly parked? No, I can't be a hypocrite, and I gotta park decently. Alright, let's go. Short little run, I guess, Alright, so I'm just at work and I need to go ahead and get changed, but I figure I'll give you guys a pump check real quick, see what I'm looking like. Alright, so I'm gonna go to work. Let's see what we're up to after. It is currently 3:05 and I'm just on my lunch, and I figured I would just go ahead and not waste any time and just try and start editing some of this vlog. Let's see how much work we can actually get done in that period of time. Pretty much just be importing some of these clips and we'll take a look and see what we can do. Jesus Christ. Looks like I'm driving in the goddamn middle of nowhere. Damn, I kind of needed that car. Bright ass LEDs. Alright, so it's around 8:07 right now. Just got out of work. Honestly, gonna just consider this as me time. It's around a 40-45 minute drive. And, you know, the Blue Jays are playing for the World Series at the moment. Might watch that, or sorry, listen to it on the way over. Yeah, no, I think it's like playing YouTube videos in the background, playing anything like that. I think it's just it's a nice opportunity to almost like decompress while you're driving. I feel like it's almost like listening to music. But I guess some people just never think about it that way, right? It's just like an audiobook or anything else. You know, you don't have to keep your eyes glued to a screen by any means. You just want to like be able to at least have a good time and, you know, realize that although you're in the middle of traffic or a long drive, that this is your time and you can at least take advantage of it to a degree. Right now, the one thing I want to go ahead and do when I get home is water some of my plants, because I haven't done that all weekend. Secondly, I want to go ahead and make some of my meals, because I also have not had those. I also had to go ahead and fix up my entertainment setup, or where the TV is in the living room, because I broke a goddamn TV. And yeah, my life's just been kind of crazy and all over the place, but you'll see how I try and maximize the day with a little to no personal time for it. All right, so I just got home. It is currently 8:54, and I'm gonna go ahead and just make some of my meals, see if I can water some of these plants. Definitely a big fan of plants. I don't want to go to bed too late, maybe 11:30, maybe midnight, just because I'm working late tomorrow as well, but let's see what we can get up to. Got the French toast cooking up right now. Honestly, French toast is a really good meal for me personally, just because it's super easy to get down in 15 minutes. That's the time I have when I'm at work. And I can kind of split it up. So like these 4 slices will last me throughout the whole day for 2 15-minute breaks. I'll have 2 slices on each 15-minute break. And honestly, it's just convenient. So I'm about to bang out 4 days worth of those little break meals. Maybe 30 minutes. Didn't really take much effort. I just eaten before this. It is now 9:40 and just watching the baseball game. I never really get the chance to do that, so figured I would go ahead and kind of just play it in the background here. Once I'm done this, I might try and see if I can make something else just for my lunches. I have some rotisserie chicken left over. See what I get up to. Maybe I'll make a buffalo chicken dip. Now let's see what we got going on. So I think it's around 11:40 right now, and this is probably the most, or I guess the least average thing about my day. Usually I water these on another schedule, but this weekend got crazy and I feel like I have to do it now. As much as I could leave them not watered for a week or so, it'd probably be totally fine, but figured I'd go ahead and get it to go. I have 20 minutes until it's around midnight, so let's try our best and see what I can do here. One down. Two down. Third one down the hatch. And so real quick tip, number one thing that kills plants is leaving them in little water catchers that have a bit of water left at the bottom of them. And I might have just done that by accident to these plants I don't really care too much about. So they've probably been like that for over a week. And you'll start to see they start to yellow down a little bit, looking a little funky and slimy. Honestly, I'm just gonna leave them outside of the water and see if they just survive, because there's plenty of light, but definitely not the best conditions in the world. All right, let's go do the plants that are left over in my room. Looks like it's around midnight, and I'll go ahead and brush my teeth and get ready for bed. I think it's 12:20 right now, and I need to go to bed. So it is now 12:33, and I need to go to bed. I think I really wanted to try my best to film everything that I was doing today, and I think it was kind of motivating to almost feel like I had an audience of people I had to make proud by doing things during the day. Right there at the end, I definitely slacked off and watched the Blue Jays just win Game 4, which was definitely really nice. And I needed to actually make up for it and actually water my plants. Unfortunately, I feel like I could have done some laundry while I was just chilling there, but honestly, it's just another day and I can just do it tomorrow. But I'm gonna head to bed because tomorrow I gotta wake up nice and early and hit legs. And I kind of enjoyed this. I feel like the one lesson that I've taken away is that I do a lot of weird things and I feel like I need to explain them for them to make sense. I don't know, I feel like it's also weird in a good sense. They're very different than what you expect the random social media influencer to be touting around, and I guess it's just a good old life tip that you would essentially have, like being able to listen to anything that you're planning to watch on YouTube just while you're driving, being able to actually just do some of your meal preps, even if it's the exact same meal every single day, to make your life that much easier and save some money while you're at work. Just getting super tired, so I'm gonna go ahead and end it off here. If you enjoyed this, I would really appreciate it if you gave it a thumbs up. Maybe you didn't give a shit about anything that I talked about today. Maybe you just clicked it because I'll probably make the thumbnail some plants. But I appreciate you listening, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day or night. And thank you for watching.